Good morning, my Pita family. Welcome back to a weekly update. I'll try to keep it short and sweet. I just want to kind of come back to you. I know it's been a while since we've done our weekly update, but I still call it that. So, anyways, it is what it is. So, a lot of awesome things to talk about today that I want to share with you. We're going to start off with what's coming in for 2023, a whole new menu. A whole new menu, a whole new way to prep items, a whole new view on our menu, new operations. I'm going to keep it as simple as possible and streamlined as possible. We're going to try to take away some SKUs for everybody so that we have lesser amount of products that we have to order. We're going to simplify certain hummuses, and we're going to add some new sauces to our platform as well. So I'm super excited about 2023 and what's coming to our menu. We're not going to introduce it now. We're going to perfect it. We're going to make sure everything's 100%. Hopefully our initial launch will be January 2nd, the day after we open for the new year. And if it all works out, awesome. If it doesn't, we're going to make sure that we have it 100% before it does. New pictures, all tasting, all quality control, all production, all shipment, everything's going to be in line before we do anything like that. So I'm super excited about it. We're going to create new sauces. We're going to create new ways to make the pitas, change up a little bit of the prep items that we do. I'm going to remove some of the non-moving items off our menu, add a couple little mezza starters that we are in line to do. I'll share with you guys pictures and videos when it's time. We're going to adjust some of the pricing structures that we have as well to make sure that we are profitable when we sell a certain item. One of the big ticket items I want to talk to everybody about is the seafood. It's literally, I personally think it should be on the chopping block. We cannot control the cost of the seafood items that are coming in. The per portion cost is reaching almost a $2 mark, and for us to do that, I think the food cost aspect, the food paper chemicals is reaching closer to the 38% mark on the shrimp and salmon. So I really want everybody to be involved. I'll send a group chat out there today and just give me your feedback if we should keep seafood or remove it. I know we alienate some customers when we do that, but honestly, does it make sense for us to carry a product that's so costly in terms of just the protein aspect of it? Or do we say, you know what, let's simplify the menu, let's simplify our operations and remove it? So I'll send out a group chat for that, and hopefully you guys can be involved with the feedback on that. We're going to do a whole new menu layout. We're going to do a whole new TV menu layout. The key is to simplify the process, not only for us operationally, but also for the guests. I want to really focus on how do we make it so simple for the guests to order. Can we reduce some of the wordage on the menu? Can we adjust some of the menus that we have? Can we combine categories, so on and so forth? Aside from that, I think, maybe bringing in like something that we've been testing has been cheese rolls. There's something that we create called ra'at back home. So it's a Middle Eastern little like almost like a cheese roll type deal, which is amazing. I think that'll be a great addition to our menu. Veggie grape leaves. Might need to bring that back. We don't know yet. Still on the fence about it. But I think everything else aside from that, we are going to make minor adjustments on. We will carry about 2 or 3 new sauces for our products. If we do keep the seafood, I'm going to bring in some kind of Mediterranean tartar sauce that we're going to put into play. We will remove the sriracha and plug in our shata sauce. The shata might go to a red sauce instead of a green sauce. Same taste, very similar. Instead of using a jalapeno, we might use a chili. We'll make sure that we make sure that we actually get as close as possible to that. I'm just more keen towards the red color than I am the green. I think it's more presentable for our menu and our food. And, customers kind of put 2 and 2 together. Red is hot sauce, not so much the green. But the taste should not differ that much at all on that aspect of it. The hummuses, and one thing that I'm going to tell you guys, we are going to remove the roasted red pepper hummus. We're going to remove the harissa hummus. And what we're going to do is keep the traditional hummus, and we're going to put toppers on there. And for that, it's going to be simplified for you guys. So we have one hummus that we do. We do this swirl in the middle. We make sure we put the toppers inside. So if it's roasted red pepper, we put the roasted red pepper, sprinkle a little garbanzo bean, olive oil, and garnish it. And that's how we're going to do our hummuses from now on into the new year. Again, we're testing it. We're making sure it works for all of us. But I think, for us, it's just focusing on reducing the SKUs in the store, focusing on reducing the amount of items that we have in-house, and really streamlining it for you guys and simplifying it. On the salads, we're gonna bring in garbanzo's beans to a lot of our dishes now, just kind of to give it a more of a healthy and a cleaner look. Our salads, we're gonna sprinkle some garbanzo beans on there. All our hummuses are gonna have a little bit of garbanzo bean on there, just to kind of give us that new vibe and new look that we're looking for. And we'll go from there. But next couple months are gonna be, a lot of work for us on the back end to make sure that we perfect it for you guys. And I just want to be clear and upfront. I'm telling you, my main focus right now is the quality control aspect of our product. The chicken shawarma really opened my eyes to what's going on with production. And every day I'm dealing with making sure that we have the right spices in play. We have adamant amount of spices coming in from overseas to make sure that we do have it. I think now we don't buy that beat up spice, so we bring it in from a spice manufacturer here. So we should be okay in that aspect of it. But we're going to fix the chicken shawarma. We're going to fix the beef shawarma. We're going to perfect the tawuk. We're going to reanalyze everything for you guys and really focus on what people loved us for, which was the food. And this is what we're going to do. And simplifying the process for us as a company, as a concept, and for us as for you guys as franchisees. I think that's a lot of word knowledge about what's going on for 2023. I'll jump into topic number two. Topic number two are sales for quarter three. They were, we still went a little bit above 4.5 for the quarter, which is great. Not as much as we did quarter two. Quarter two was obviously a better quarter for us, so we have a lot of work ahead of us. I want to be just kind of upfront with everybody that, November, Thanksgiving week is a tough week for us. Christmas week is a tough week for us. So just, play your cards right. Make sure you watch your labor. Make sure you watch your food. Make sure you watch all aspects of the business. We will send out an email with the holiday hours so that everybody's aware of what's going on so that you can do your schedulings in advance. But I just, I ask you guys to be patient those 2 weeks, especially during Thanksgiving. We know it's a little bit tough for us, and we'll get through it. So I think with our new LTO that we have now, we're going to just stay through all the way to the end of 2022 with it. We're not going to introduce anything. We're not going to introduce anything new right now. I really want to focus on the menu innovation and the quality control. We're going to stay away from soup just this quarter. I really want us to focus on what we have going on. There's no sense for us to jumping off the cliff and creating soup right now. I think once we get our ducks in order, we'll jump on that ship next year and really get down to brass knuckles then and understand what we have to do right now and deal with the other extra stuff later. Jump a little bit on the marketing aspect of it. There's a couple things that are happening for us. One is going to be double point Sundays on online and app only. Okay. We'll push that on social media. We'll push that on email platform and text message, but this is not going to be in store. Okay. It's only online and app, guys. Guaranteed that's only going to be online and app that people that can get the double point. So they have to order online and they have to order on the app so that we can gain a little bit more traction on that aspect of it. Jumping off of the same thing, we're going to do a kids eat free for the mac and cheese that we introduced. So the kids eat free is going to be if you give out 20 free meals of 20 kids mac and cheese for free, we are going to provide you with one case of mac and cheese for free. And we'll start that in November sometime. We will audit it. We'll look at the back end, make sure that you guys get your product if you do hit the 20 meals free. But this is something that we're doing company-wide. We want to push that product. We did some pictures for it, so it's going to be on social media platforms. So you should see a little bit of movement on that. And we want to be able to kind of gain a little traction with some the younger crowd with them knowing that we have this product. And the way we do that is by giving it out for free. We compensate you guys on the product, and then we go from there. So hopefully it's a win-win for everybody. And then remember, it's one free meal per person. So it's not like one person comes in and he can get all the kids free meals. It's one per one. So they have to spend money to get it. Staying on the same ship, we are going to do the BOGO Platter Uber. You just have to opt in or opt out. Listen, guys, I just want to clarify some things. As a company, as a business, you always have fixed costs. Your fixed costs don't go anywhere. And having those fixed costs means you have a set number that you have to achieve every single month to make sure that you cover the expenses of those fixed costs. And I understand the fact that, doing deals on Uber or Grubhub or DoorDash or whatever platform that we have might affect the outcome of the margin of that specific order. But it does not affect, it will positively affect your fixed costs. You have to understand that any money that you bring in will always cover your fixed costs, which is for us is the number one priority. Make sure that we pay our rent, our utilities, our team members, and then everything after that comes into our food, and then after that are the margin aspects of the business. But your fixed costs are going to be there, so why not take advantage of the consumer who is shopping online that is only going to order off of Uber, DoorDash, or Grubhub and try to grab them as a customer. And if we offer this deal, I mean, it's only going to help you, really, honestly. I know the negative effects of the commission basis of Uber and DoorDash and Grubhub, but you have fixed costs, you have people working, you have product on the line. Might as well turn it and burn it. If you turn it and burn it, you're going to just bring in new products, stay fresh, keep everything clean and moving. You're going to have the ability to cover your fixed costs, cover your payroll, and at the same time, bring in a little bit of money. So it's worth it. So again, you can opt in, you can opt out, which is not forcing you to do this, but I'm just kind of giving an explanation that how it makes sense. It makes sense. Your employees, if you have 4 people on shift, those 4 people are on shift. It is what it is. If you cut down to 3 or you cut down to 2, I understand. But if you have to have those 4 people, might as well have those 4 people in play making orders that are coming in at the same time. So I'll leave it up to you. Please reach out to Mike on this aspect of it. If you want to do the BOGO deal, I suggest that we do it 100%. Next aspect of the business is the Easy Cater promos. Same situation with what I just talked about. Listen, caterings have high margins, and you feed a lot more people that you're able to drop off coupons and menus or so on and so forth to different doctors' offices that will end up ordering from you again. I mean, it's money that's going to go toward your fixed cost before you even open the door. Why not do it? You have a catering order that leaves the door at 11 o'clock. You haven't even opened. You've sold $200, $300, $400, $500 worth of product. I say open your eyes on that aspect of the business and allow us to assist you in that. So again, that's not where I'm forcing you to do it, but call Mike, see if there's something that's open-minded for you guys to play with, and let's push forward. I already talked about the sales data for QT and Q2 versus Q3. I'll share that in the email link below. And, I think I'm going to end up on the pricing structure of what's going on with U.S. foods. We all know, it's 1 week high gas, it's 1 week inflation, it's 1 week recession, it's 1 week COVID, it's 1 week this and 1 week that. I cannot stress enough that I am constantly fighting on your behalf every single day. We pay what you pay. I fight for those prices. I have contracts in place for those prices. And I can assure you that my number one goal is to make sure that I get you the best pricing structure available for our product. And I'm going to review that even more in depth the next 2 months to see if there's anything that we can just completely get rid of, or maybe move vendors and reassess the contracts that we have in place, and try to focus on you guys as franchisees, because I want you to be profitable. I want you guys to be successful, and I want you guys to open more stores. So I just want you to know that I'm here for you. I want you to know that I'm fighting on your behalf every single day, and I wish you the best of luck. So 2 new stores that are coming live: Disney and Locust Grove. Construction holdbacks obviously affecting us a little bit. Hopefully, we're going into a food hall in Athens. Hopefully, we have some other chips on our table that we get to utilize. But just FYI for everybody, we're still gonna push through. We're gonna come in strong and better and even more efficient and a better brand and concept come year 2023. So hang in there. Wish everybody the best of luck. And if you need anything, you got my number, you got my email. Just call me. We're here for you. Okay. Thank you, everybody.